Starting today, you'll be able to make an appointment to see disgraced financier Bernie Madoff's Palm Beach mansion. The property is priced at $8.5 million. Some former patients at Broward Medical Center have tested positive for an infectious disease. They were all treated by a nurse who reused IV equipment during chemical stress tests. Two of the best high school football teams in the state will square off in the Muck Bowl today. The Broward County Sheriff's Office has just released those calls, and we want to warn you, part of it is graphic and difficult to listen to. The convicted D.C. sniper is asking for clemency from his upcoming execution. The Palm Beach County Health Department will begin scheduling appointments for inoculations Monday. Well, if you're planning to be out on the water this weekend, you'll want to be alert for signs above the waterline and just below the surface. Florida manatees are on the move. The sea cows are heading south for the winter, seeking our warmer waters. Somehow, a Fish and Wildlife officer in Panama City lost an alligator during his daughter's show and tell. Despite the reptile being over 5 feet long, an FWC spokesperson says the missing gator is likely nothing to worry about. Officials think it's likely found its way to a nearby pond, and alligators tend not to feed much in the winter months. Welcome back, 1220. We've been receiving your emails and health questions. Many of them, of course, have to do with the swine flu. Joining us now to answer some of those questions, News Channel 5 health expert Dr. David Soria, who is also, by the way, the head of emergency medicine at Wellington Regional Medical Center. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's get right to it. We got a couple of questions. The first one coming in from Katie in Port St. Lucie. She says, I'm an otherwise healthy 26-year-old. However, like everyone, I have a flaw. I smoke. Are smokers at higher risk of complications due to the swine flu?
There are very few disease states that aren't worsened by smoking.
If you needed another reason to stop smoking,
no question.
You've got one. All right, here's another swine flu related question. This one's from Kathy in Port St. Lucie. She asks, what's recommended for people over 64? I haven't heard anything mentioned on whether to have the mist or the injection. What should I do? Dr. Soria, thank you. If you have a question for Dr. Soria, you can send it in by going to our web channel, WPTV.com, clicking on the health link. Scroll down, and on the right-hand side, you'll see a form to write down your question. We'll try to get to it. Thank you again, Dr. Soria, for coming in, and we'll see you next week. We will see you after a short break.